Well, hello, hello. How are you doing your Ubering? Are you an Uber driver that's having issues with making tips? I've got some comments today, and it's very enlightening. I'm going to talk about because the comments that I'm getting from people are the same thing that I've been trying to tell everybody to do. Okay, so let me read some of these comments to you today. If you're new here, you can subscribe, ring the bell, do the thumbs up. That's a biggie. Buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee, whatever. But hang on, if you're new to Uber or you're doing Uber right now and you're not quite making the money, the tips that you want to make, I've got quite a few videos telling people how to do it. But today I'm going to read some comments from people that are doing, and we'll find out what they're doing and if it will help you. Hang on to the end of this video, okay? There might be some important information that you may want to hear from the comments and from what I'm going to have to say after I read the comments, okay? I'm going to try to read these. I got a big old glare coming off the building over here, but hey, puts light on my face. Anyway, Daddy-O is spot on. His recommendations are 100% true and real. I am currently an Uber Black, sometimes XL and XXL. And sure enough, his tips are great. I get tips about 80% of the time. New SUV, new car smell, clean inside and outside, have some water, bubble gum, mint available, and all my customers are sure enough. I get tips with a range of $3 to $65 per trip. Also, having a positive attitude helps, I tell you, man. Having a positive attitude plus having a great conversation with your passengers works wonders. I've told you about talking. You got to get where you talk to your people. It's going to help you, if nothing else, with your star rating. All right? I'm telling you, these little things that people are sending me and the things that I express on here is only trying to help. All right? That's all we're trying to do here is explain that you don't have to be the same old Uber you've been before if that's what you're doing and you're not making no money. We can help. I can help you step it up. Just listen to these little tips that people are talking about. The positive attitude, clean car, the smell, the music, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me read the last little bit of that one-liner here. Plus, having a great conversation with your passengers works wonders, along with some jazz music. I've talked about that before. You'd be surprised if you're playing the right kind of music, what it can do for you on the other end. Remember, when I talk to you on here, I'm talking about making money. All right? That's what Daddy-O Money is all about. Trying to help make you some more money. And a lot of people, I had people earlier I picked up. I've been riding these people around. I rode them today again for the third time. When they got in, they said, oh, three times. They started talking about their other rides with Uber and some of the things that they've had issues with. And one of them, big one, is the talking. The drivers don't want to talk. People enjoy a conversation. If you can get a conversation going, they will reward you. All right? Do it. Now, down here also, I got a comment from someone else that him and his wife are both Uber drivers. And here's what he had to say. I can't say, but my wife is a people person. In other words, she talks. All right. She is doing as the gentleman does. In other words, talking about me. She's doing what I'm talking about. She does less time, less trips than me, and makes more money. I am trying as he describes it, and it's a grind for me. Not getting the tips. I think it is a person's skill of communications. Mine is weak. Okay, I've told you got to work on that. If you're wanting to make money with Uber, if you could talk to your people, you will calm them down, relax them when they first get in. They'll see that you're friendly. They're more apt when they get out. You go to a restaurant and the waitress comes up and they're very friendly, they're very helpful, they do all that for you. You don't mind throwing them a couple extra dollars. It's just the way it is, all right? It's the same thing when you're doing Uber. People don't mind throwing a couple extra dollars. You know, they don't mind throwing some more money than they would normally, or at all. They may not have ever tipped or tipped much on Uber. They're willing to do that if you show them that you're friendly, you're hospitable, you're helpful, your car is clean, it smells good, the right. That's the game you not need to play. I've told you before, this is your storefront. This is your business. When you get in your vehicle every day to go out and make money, this is your business. Now, how are you presenting that business to other people? That's why I do the rental. It's because I'm always in a new vehicle, like the gentleman first commented on. You're in a new vehicle. You're in an updated vehicle. You know, people come up to this vehicle I'm in now. I need to start filming it, I guess, because I'll guarantee, unless they've ever seen it before, 80% of the people that walk up this vehicle don't know how to get in it. They don't realize it's a push button. They're looking for a handle. There are no handles on the outside of this vehicle. It's a push button. So, you know, it's an updated vehicle. They get in here, everyone that's got in this vehicle so far is going, ooh, wow, this is nice. What is this? And you start talking about it, blah, blah. You get a conversation going. It helps with your money, okay? But this gentleman here, she makes more money. I am trying to describe the grind for me. You know, he's working on it himself. It's the communication skills that she has. Mine is weak. Maybe I need to squeeze into a, the last line on this one here was, or maybe I need to squeeze into a dress and high heels. Don't know. All right. So, yeah, a little bit of humor on the end of it. But he's just commenting that his wife does what I've been talking about. He's trying. You know, if you do certain things, you will help your money. All right. That's the bottom line with it, guys. And people have a hard time. From the conversation I had earlier with the people I was driving for the third time, was their drivers don't communicate with them. And they start talking about, again, the smell. And they heard jazz music, my music, the whole time. Believe me, I give them a ride last night. It was the second ride I give them. And they got out and they handed me a $40 tip. It's the game you play. It's the way you present yourself out here. If you want to make money doing Uber, it's what you're driving up in. Period. All right, what you're driving up in. They go, ooh, you know, a rental, electric, a Tesla, whatever it is that you're driving up in. Try to keep it, if it's your personal car, keep it as clean as you can. All right. Now I got a comment a while ago, and I'm not sure how I'm going to answer this one yet. I'm not sure what video it was off of, but the person let me know that they had tried the Tesla for 2 weeks, lost money. It was the worst thing that they had ever done. So I get these kind of comments too. That was the worst thing they ever done. They stopped getting reservation runs for some reason, they wanted to say. I don't understand that, because they're not going to cut you out of anything. If you're qualified for the program, you're in the program, all right? So I don't know what they were talking about that they got cut out of that. So the guy says, or the lady, I'm not sure, they went back to their personal vehicle, and all of a sudden they started making more money driving their personal vehicle than they were doing with the Tesla. I don't know what kind of games they're playing. I get these kind of comments from time to time. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something wrong. If that's what happened, they were screwing it up somewhere. All right. So just play the simple games. It is so simple. Clean car, new if it can be. If you have to go rent one, go rent one. Clean car. Car that smells good. All right. Play the right kind of music for the people. All right. You just, I've talked about this before. I got videos on here talking about it. Just comment down a little bit so that you can conversate with them. Play something low key that you can talk over, and talk to your people. Please, please, please talk to your people. That's the biggie, is when they get in right off the get-go. Hey, how you guys doing today? Welcome to Florida. We brought this sunshine in just for you guys. Start a conversation. Try to be humorous if you can. If you can get them to laugh, you're in like Flint. You're good to go. All right. There's money to be made out here, and a lot of people are just not, or they're stubborn to wanting to do the little things it takes to make it happen. They're happy. I've talked about this before. They're happy with that $40, $50, $60 a day. As long as they're getting that, they're good to go. No. I'm going out here for 4 or 5 times that a day. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not going out here for just $40 or $50. And if this vehicle is going to help me get it, which it is, I'm in this vehicle. All right. I'm in this vehicle if it's going to help me get that kind of money a day. And it's out here if you go and work for it and play the simple little games I've talked about. Find your location. You know, if you can get in high-end locations, work those high-end locations, work those high-end hotels, the restaurants. Those are your focus points. Don't let Uber take you away from there. You focus on the runs that are coming out of there, and you'll make money if you play in the simple little games, the clean car, the smell, blah, 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 blah. You've heard me talk about this before if you've been here before. So it's easy to do. The car that you're riding up in is the first thing they're going to see about you when you pull in. What kind of car are you pulling actually up in? It helps to have the rental, and that's why I do the rental, because I'm always in a nice vehicle. They've always supplied me, in the 3.5 years plus that I've been doing this, they've always supplied me with a good vehicle. All right, and it makes the game easier. And hey, I'm an old man. I want the game to be easy, all right? And just look at some of the other videos and you'll learn how to do this. But anyway, I'm going to let you go for the day. Daddy-O's out for the day. I'm not going to do another video today. Stick a fork in me. I am done. Daddy-O out.